Welcome to Bridges High. This is a tutorial for the planning document or planning assignment that you will have to do. I have open our My Locker Bridges PE class, so hopefully you are able to get into My Locker. You should be able to if you're watching this video. I like to turn the Locker website into a tab on my bookmark page, or my bookmark tab, so I don't have to actually type in the website every time I go. In the site, we'll scroll down. Typically, this will be open. Here, it gives you some information of the types of activities that you could do for your activity log. It also gives you course information. It goes over general course outcomes, program exceptions, and then activity examples again if you weren't able to open them up here. There's also a phys ed checklist for you to go through to ensure that you have finished all of the assignments necessary for the course. I'm just going to close this down because this is indeed a tutorial about planning. This section here at the top of the planning will be replaced with a tutorial video. So please ignore that. The tutorial video will be in place of that. It's important when you begin your planning to complete your PAR-Q or your physical activity readiness questionnaire. It will ask you questions that will help you understand how ready you are for physical activity. If any of the questions require you to contact a teacher, please do so as soon as possible after registering into the course. What we're going to do is open our planning assignment. So I'd like you to click in the planning assignment. It should open this page here. In this page, you will click here for the planning template. So when you do that, a master of the phys ed planning log should pop up if everything goes according to plan. If it does not pop up, it is probably because your computer is not recognizing you as an EPSB student. So what you will have to do is go back to My Locker. This is in the case of it not opening. Go back to My Locker. In My Locker, you will find the School Zone tab. Click on that, sign into School Zone. When you're in School Zone, you want to click on Google Apps and open up your Google Drive. So you'll open that up and that will reset any other personal login credentials you have on your computer that may be confusing your computer into thinking you're not an EPSB student. So try opening up this again, and it should, if everything goes according to plan, open. If it still doesn't, please give us a call so that we can figure that out for you. This is a master copy. So the first step you're going to have to do is make a copy. You want to go to File, Make a Copy, and in the place here where it says Copy of Master, you will highlight and replace that with your full name. Once that's done, you will press OK. And then this is what would happen. A new document will pop up. You can close the existing master PE planning log. So I'm just going to close that. Now this is yours. The first step is to share. So you will share a document with me, Dina Isherwood. You can choose also to share with Michelle Kelly or Richard Beal, but because I am your primary teacher, it is important for you to share with me. Once that is done, you will click Done. Okay, so there are different types of activities that you are required to do in phys ed, and you need to accumulate a certain amount of hours for each of these activities. We'll go over that when we talk about the activity log. Alternative activities examples are given here, and examples for games are given here. There's dance, individual activities, and gymnastics. Each of these types of activities has 3 different levels, level 3 being the most strenuous and level 1 being the easiest. Level 3 will require you to breathe quite heavily and get your heart rate up to a substantial number. You should be able to feel your heart pounding a little bit in your chest. Activities that fall under level 3 are like swimming, aerobics, using exercise equipment, running, hip hop dance, volleyball, football, rugby, and like synchronized swimming, but that's the swimming. Level 2 activities are such like skiing, backpacking, hiking, etc. And level 1 would be like walking, playing Wii, um, fishing, hunting. My heart rate isn't really up while I'm fishing and hunting, but I am doing a lot of walking. So the purpose of this plan from should be September to June, but because it is December during this recording, we only have from December. I do have an example here of how we will fill this out. But you'll fill out from December to June any of the activities that you think you might be doing. Now, it doesn't mean that you have to do that, okay? So I've listed here, for example, volleyball every Tuesday for 1 hour. That doesn't mean that I am bound to playing volleyball every Tuesday for 1 hour. It just means that that is a plan that I have in action. For example, swimming 3 times this month for 1 hour each time. You could have that for every month. It's just a plan to make sure that you are going to accumulate the 125 hours of activity necessary for the course. In this section here for gymnastics, if you're not part of a gymnastics club, that's fine, but you can only enter gymnastics activities if you are part of a gymnastics club. You're required to do 11 hours worth of gymnastics, and if you are not part of a gymnastics club, then you will just um, place these 11 hours elsewhere in the other 4 categories. If you need any more help with the planning log, please contact one of your teachers so that we can help you out. Remember, the planning log is worth 5% of your final mark.